All right, guys, rolling on to topic 1.2. We're shifting from, and I guess I should say this now because I forgot about it earlier. Remember, Unit 1 is dealing with snapshots of the globe between 1200 and 1450. So we're going to different regions of the world as we go. And what we're going to hopefully do if we get back in class at some point when we review, we're going to look at these comparatively. So if you've got time, if you want to, once Unit 1 is done, as far as kind of going through it, you can start to build some initial comparisons on this. But we're rolling on topic 1.2, developments in Dar al-Islam, which is the rim of Islam during 1200 to 1450. Remember, these are places that have been conquered by governments who basically subscribe to the Muslim religion. So if you look at learning objective 1 under A, this is just kind of the basic characteristics of Islam. You also have Judaism and Christianity. Just realize that for 1.2, we're dealing strictly with Islam. We'll move to the other two as we go forward. So the real meat of it begins with learning objective 2. It's the causes and effects of the rise of Islamic states over time. One of the causes for the rise of the Islamic states is the fragmentation, the breakup of the Abbasid Caliphate. You may have some stuff on it, may not. You don't have to know the characteristics, but it might be a good idea to look up why the Abbasid Caliphate fell apart. Once that occurs, tracing the path of this, you start to see new political entities, new political states, empires emerge or come up in the lands that once were ruled by the Abbasids and then expanded from there. So you've got the Seljuk Empire and the Delhi Sultanates. You don't have to go too in-depth into these. Be able to recognize it. What are the locations and then the basic political characteristics of each of these? Hold it to that. You should be okay. Going to B, Muslim political rule continued to expand to many parts of Afro-Eurasia due to the military conquest. This is going to tie back into the causes of the expansion of Islamic states is because of military conquest. So as you look at that, make sure you can explain how the military and what they did contributes to an expansion. And then C, it's going to expand further, not only with the military, but also the activities of merchants, missionaries, and that is not supposed to be merchants. That is supposed to be Sufis, which I have here on the right side. But I am hoping you have the ability to explain how merchants can expand a religion, whether it's Islam, Christianity, whatever it is, Buddhism, whatever. Hopefully you can explain the purpose of missionaries and what they do to contribute to the spread of a religion. Once again, be it Islam, Christianity, whatever. And then for the purposes of this, we do have a specific example. We have Sufis that contribute to the expansion. These are the more the mystical element of Islam. Basically be able to describe it and then how they expanded as it goes. Going down to C, the effects of intellectual innovations. Okay, we're going to go at this as one of the effects of the spread of Islam during this time period is the spread of intellectual innovation. And I have two examples for you. One is advances in medicine. If you look up the golden age of Islam, there should be something about medicine within that. You don't have to know a lot of specifics, just be able to bring in a couple points. Also, some of these intellectual innovations originate with what is referred to as the House of Wisdom. You need to be able to look up something on that as well. Hopefully it'll be in the review videos. If it's not, do what you got to do. And pretty much that is 1.2. It's short and sweet, and it puts a lot on you because I can't remember exactly what we did with this since I don't have my stuff at home. But basically, tracing the path. Characteristics of Islam, don't go too in-depth, just as Judaism and Christianity. Then the spread of it, the causes of the spread are the basically the breaking apart of the Abbasid Caliphate, the rise of new political entities with the Seljuks and the Delhi Sultanate, and then causes as well, military conquest, merchants, missionaries, Sufis, and then the big effect is the intellectual innovations that expand along with it. So frame it like that, look at it like that, and everything should be okay.